Model conditioning within Assemble is one of Assemble's greatest strengths. And really, when you think about Assemble, you can think about Assemble as a data management solution. And so in order to really start managing the information that we have here within a model, we're going to go through a process called conditioning here. So if I come in and I actually selected on an item right in here, basically what you'll do in order to condition this information is go into your Properties tab. And within your Properties tab, you'll typically have two different types of properties. So we'd have our model properties, and then we'll also have our Assemble properties. Really, the conditioning is going to be done within our Assemble properties here. So what we would do is recondition this information so that way we can make this design model actually useful for our construction processes. So we can bucket things into different bid packages if we wanted to. We can tag out issues, maybe zones, maybe a specific work breakdown structure or cost coding structure here. Those are all different examples of conditioning information into the model here. So let's go through and actually show you what that might look like. So I'll go ahead and I'll start building out this little work breakdown structure here to show you that conditioning process. So the first thing that I would typically do for a work breakdown structure, if I was breaking up the model into different zones, maybe I want to orbit to our top view and just do a right click and drag, and let's just go get this, this right wing here selected. So now, once I have that selected, I jump over into my properties panel, and I can now condition this down into one appropriate zone within the actual work breakdown structure. So if I come right up here, maybe we'll just go ahead and actually call this zone 1 and save that up. The next thing that I might want to do is go ahead and condition the rest of this here into zone 2. But how can we grab the rest of those items? We'll go ahead and we'll do a quick reorganization over here. And we'll first group by that work breakdown structure. So if I scroll all the way down and go ahead and grab that work breakdown structure here, now I'll come in here and I'll grab everything else that's not bucketed into that zone 1 and include that within zone 2. So again, this is that full process of really conditioning that model information to make this design model useful for our construction processes. So then when we go through and we have to reorganize that data, we're going to know exactly where these different items are associated to. And then we could drive down a little bit even deeper and break things out as specific as you want to into building equipment, framing. We see we have all of our not assigned items in here. We can drive through, figure out exactly what those are, and then start breaking them down. So it looks like we have some framing elements. Let's go ahead and let's actually associate that under our framing work breakdown structure level 2 here. And again, you don't have to model condition with just a work breakdown structure. You can also come through here and condition the data however you want to. So whether that might be applying out cost coding structures or applying out bid packages, you can really associate that model information however you want. And then lastly, we can go ahead and actually utilize that condition model property information and start colorizing and reorganizing that data. So let's go ahead and now just show you how we can colorize by that work breakdown structure level 1. And now maybe we want to adjust our colorization as well. So that's really what model conditioning is all about. It's all about assigning the property information to the model so that we can use that design model for our construction processes.